Rise and shine, you guys. Welcome in, welcome in, and welcome in. All right, today is December the 11th. All right, it is Wednesday, Mercury's day. Okay, and oh wow. We've got a lot going on in the transits today. A lot of squares. All right, I was speaking about this just yesterday, about how today was going to be intense. All right, so starting off right now, we're more so with the moon in Aries. It's ingressing into Taurus at around 10:56 a.m. We'll see the square over to Pluto in Aquarius. All right, we'll have some semi-squares as well. We'll see a square over to Venus in Aquarius later on in the afternoon. And then we'll also see a square over to Mars and Leo. So heavy in the fixed energy today as we ingress out of Aries and into Taurus's moon. All right, when the moon is in Taurus, it's exalted, it's comfortable there. All right, let's just see here. And where we are right now with the moon in Aries. Looks like we're at the 28th degree, heading towards the 29th degree in Aries. A celestial choir singing is the Sabian symbol. Tuning into the sounds of the universe, all life is like a melody, and we need to learn how to hear it. Devotion and veneration as tools of power and beauty. We become more in harmony with life by becoming sensitive to the universal chord. We all have our part to play, and each essential part adds a little more grace to beautify the whole melody of life, which resonates throughout the universes everywhere and always. As we act, we shape it a little, and we listen to what we shape. Interesting. All right, having faith in the meaning of life, we articulate it through devotion. All right, so what are you devoted to? I'm going to start off this morning with runes, you guys. Welcome in. Let's see what's happening here. I haven't pulled from Seed and Sickle in a couple days, so I'm actually going to tap into this deck as well. Let's see what's going on. All right, so we have Anzus here with Leo and Virgo energy. A revealing message or insight, communication, signals, inspiration, enthusiasm, speech, true vision, power of words, and naming, blessings, and taking the advice. What's your challenge today? Whoa. We've got Fihu. All right, possessions won and or earned income, luck, abundance, financial strength in the present and or in the near future. Whoa. And then we got Urus here. All right, so physical strength and speed, untamed potential, a time of great energy and health, freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding, and wisdom. All right, so however you're challenged here to earn your abundance, whether that be now and or in the near future, has a lot to do with where you're taking action and what you're doing within your strength, what gives you the energy of understanding and wisdom on, I guess, whatever it is that you're doing here pertaining to this revealing message and things that you do pertaining to communication. All right, so again, there's still delays and restrictions in this energy. This came out in yesterday's reading. All right, there was lots of distress and conflict and how to overcome that energy. All right, so let's look back at these runes here. So Anzus is the fourth rune. It says Anzus represents spoken communication and what we learn from others. It indicates that you should spend more time with older and wiser people listening to some important advice. All right, so the giving of advice is here. We've got Fihu, which is the first rune. It's all about your success and all of the winnings that you deserve to receive. It represents the reward for your hard work of all of your efforts. All right, and then we've got Urus as the outcome and or where you need to take action. So Urus is going to be, where is it? The second rune. All right, it says it predicts good health and physical conditions. It means that you have a great inner strength. And then we've got Naudis on the bottom of the deck with the delays and restriction. It says it asks you to stay on alert. You might have been passing through difficult times, and now is when you should pay more attention to what is happening. You should be patient and have no fear to face what it has to come. All right. Welcome in. All right, let's see what's the message over Anzus. Very first card out is the Seven of Cups, the Venus in Scorpio energy. Interesting that this is speaking about your possessions that are earned. Venus in Scorpio, Venus is all about your finances, your abundance, and what's meant to come in. Sitting in the 8th house and what that represents, there could be making changes. We've got the Knight of Swords. All right, it's kind of giving me where you actually need to communicate what it is that you need. It's a very fast-moving energy. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. There's this energy of where you're investing your time, your energy, your resources, your money. All right. The Moon is here. What is the energy of the Moon? The Nine of Swords. All right, an unknown decision. That's what it feels like to me. And where you may have stress, anxiety, or worries about what is of the unknown when it comes to a separation. All right, so the Three of Swords could be, again, something that you're devoted to here. All right. This could be where it's asking you to separate, take advice from whoever it is that's telling you to go after a new beginning here, and where you should be investing your time. The Page of Swords. It more so feels like a conversation. Okay. Like someone wanting you to take advice. I got a lot of swords on this side. Overall, there is a lot of swords here. All right, there's something here about the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So that of where you're investing and what more so seems to be an illusion versus your reality here. All right, let's get into Fihu. Cancer's energy. We've got the Star card here. It's Aquarius's energy. All right, your hopes, your dreams, your desires. I feel like I'm shedding this morning. We've got the Devil here. I just seen heavy Saturn energy, so this could be where your manifestation needs to happen. Normally, Saturn is associated to the number 8. We are in the year of 2024 that adds up to an 8. Why am I feeling that? I don't know. But it's giving me something pertaining to, if it has to do with your possessions, there's lots of codependency here. All right, welcome in, you guys. All right, Ten of Swords. There's a sense of betrayal here. In this picture, the Devil is getting away from betraying this person. Here's the Devil, all right, coming in and offering like a dirty offer of resources, or just, you know, trying to, it's like stealing from someone here, all right, betraying them where it has something to do with what their actual wish fulfillment is. I can't deal with that light right now. Okay. Okay, I guess it's not going to go away. So let's see. It's like shining right over top of my head. I can't do anything about it. It won't go away. Maybe it's this. Nope. 1 second, you guys. It's going to drive me crazy. Okay, that's better. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, what's this? The Six of Pentacles. All right, someone receiving some sort of gift here. All right, there could be support that's coming through in the near future. All right, again, it kind of feels like an equal give and take. Let's see. Whoa. The Page of Wands. That's like a new pathway here. This is a challenge. The Four of Wands. It looks like once something changes, I don't know if you are going after your hopes, your dreams, and your desires, and there's this double energy, a codependency that is in your vibe surrounding your resources, and where the energy of betrayal, it's almost like you kind of have to run away from this situation or just allow the devil to just go away. Heavy Saturnian energy is what I feel. Saturn currently right now is in Pisces. All right, so when Saturn's in a specific sign, a sign like Pisces, it has a lot to do with the emotional state. Here I'm seeing that there's no equal give and take here. If Saturnian energy is coming in and disciplining someone emotionally, and they're doing something to use their emotions to make the resources, it almost feels like it's not fair. You know what I mean? Like this person is stealing and betraying this energy. So there's a need to find a new successful path, or let's see. The Six of Cups. It could be with someone from the past. All right. It could be that there's a new home environment that's required overall. It definitely looks like the Six of Cups could be involving someone from the past and or your children and or some sort of inheritance coming in for you. Okay. So I don't know if these are people surrounding like your roots, because the home environment with the Four of Wands, this is like success surrounding a specific community of people that you deal with. All right. Something about this is like you're not gaining your resources the way that it's meant to come through. It's almost as if it's being stolen. All right. It's like you're experiencing loss, and that's what Saturn and Pisces is right now. The Lovers is here. All right, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, and or whoever you're partnered with in love is surrounding this energy. Okay, by, let's just say that person has karma, all right, that they're dealing with financially, and you are connected to this person. All right, then their karma becomes your karma almost. Okay, so I have a Capricorn here, an Aquarius, and a Gemini, specifically on Fihu. And the Cancer energy is kind of giving me like surrounding the home environment when it comes to the resources here. All right, so the High Priestess, again, I was feeling Piscean energy with Saturnian here. So if you do, like, let's just say you're a reader, all right, and you do spiritual work. Right now, your resources may look very, like, low, okay? There is no reciprocity because you've got this devil that is surrounding you and betraying you when it comes to your resources. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's your money. This is the amount of work that you put in and what you're meant to get back. There's some sort of betrayal happening here. Okay, so I feel that there's a thief surrounding your specific goal, your wish fulfillment. All right. Again, if you're a light worker in any way, let's just say, right? Something's happening here. All right. Let's get one more. The Death card. All right, so something comes to an end on the person that has been taking from you. That's what it feels like. The Chariot, so that you could be able to move forward. This is Cancer's energy surrounding your possessions and how you're going to successfully get on a specific path to continue to push forward. All right, so it speaks about financial strength. The following card is Urus, and which is speaking about, again, understanding, strength, physical strength, and speed, and untamed potential. All right, so Whatever you're doing here, it looks like you have lots of determination, because I'm heavily seeing Saturnian energy. Not just ruling Aquarius, ruling Capricorn, but the placements and where it is in Pisces is also here. Okay? So it's like focusing more so on responsibilities and how to become more structured and organized when it comes to the resources. All right? Physical strength and speed, untamed potential, freedom, energy, action, courage. We've got the Hierophant here. So I feel like there's a lesson to be learned in the near future on if you're doing something. Let's say you are going to school, okay? The Hierophant can be someone that is of in a position of a teacher and or a leader, right? Or just a student. However you look at this energy, there's a sense of marriage being involved here. King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're being instructed right now. That's what this feels like. You're being instructed to take the advice of what's surrounding your energy and what your challenge looks like here. All right, the Nine of Cups. It's not that you can't go after your wish fulfillment, but what is the issue here? Because it's coming through with like the Empress. All right, so let's just say you want to use your wish fulfillment star card energy. The Nine of Cups will be the minor arcana in the star card energy. All right. Having the courage to go after and build abundance with the Empress. All right. Birthing something new, something creative. Especially, I feel, if you do spiritual work, it's you remaining strong. All right. Let's just say very idealistic on your plans on how to bring in the resources. All right. Let's see. So there's something that's held back right now and delayed with the Hangman being here, which is the following card. All right, now these on the bottom of the deck, there's some sort of either restriction and or delay in the resources. I just explained why. It's because of where the transits are taking place. You're being disciplined when it comes to, if you do spiritual work, Saturn being in Pisces, and it can involve your spirituality, your love life, compassion, love, okay? That you have to give with others that are surrounding. It looks like your home environment. Heavy Cancer energy here. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you for your super chat. All right, let's see. So the Four of Cups, it may be that there's been missed opportunities. All right, there's issues surrounding, again, the home environment. This is Moon in Cancer. All right, so it could be that there's a mother figure here that is having difficulties, all right, moving forward. Let's see. I feel like emotions may be heightened surrounding this energy here, and where you just need to have enough strength to push through. All right, Five of Swords. There could be lots of conflict that's happening mentally, all right, where someone is trying their best to get past feeling defeated in a way, is what this feels like. All right, so if the emotional state is having to come into balance, all right, or having to learn a lesson about, yes, this is your wish fulfillment. Yes, you want to birth this into, you know, your ideas, birthing that and bringing it to your reality. But the Hangman here is saying you're kind of like stuck where you are right now, all right, and feeling discontent, kind of left out, like you don't fit in. And it's only because of the gossip that's surrounding you, or those that are trying to win at all costs. If it has anything to do with the resources, it's not because you're not doing anything. What this is saying to me is something here has to do with the codependency that is surrounding this energy of your resources and the equal give and take that's meant to be given to you. For me, I feel like whatever is connected to this devil energy, it's either going to be a Gemini. This is the Sun in Gemini energy. And this is going to be Capricorn's energy. Remember, Saturn currently right now is in Pisces. That's interesting that I see that Saturn being in Pisces for Gemini's energy is in the 10th house. Has a lot to do with structure. All right. Someone here is more so trying to gain a sense of control over someone's resources. That's what this looks like. Okay. Let's see. So if you were looking at a Sun and Gemini placement, Saturn and Pisces being in the 10th house for Gemini, there's someone here that's surrounding someone's resources that's more so like taking. All right. And there's heavy on like someone being intuitively keen to what's happening here and how it's affecting those that are meant to be inherited from the resources that are being provided to the actual family. All right, to the home. Okay, let's see what's happening here. What I feel this is whatever was taken from you, it will come back. Maybe in a different form, but there has to be some sort of ending to have a new beginning in order for you to receive what's meant to come in. Because it's either you're earning it by things that you have done. One, you know, it's kind of like the financial strength is going to start picking up. This is your challenge for right now. It's like, how can you remain structured with what is on your path at this time? All right, again, over here, you're dealing with some conflict. Someone trying to defeat you. It could be a mother figure. I have the Empress out here. This could be someone that you're committed to in marriage. All right. I have a King of Wands here. King of Wands is more so like a leader. Could be a public speaker. Could be a teacher in any way. I'm seeing 2 cards that speak about teaching here. All right. This represents Taurus. This is Sagittarius' energy. Let's see. There could be gossip surrounding this specific counterpart here. If you're going after, let's just say, like a creative skill, and you're very confident, you're very, action-oriented, you love what you do, you love to teach others, you have lots of wisdom and knowledge, again, you have the understanding of what's surrounding you, these are one of your strengths. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Why is that coming out that way? The Knight of Wands. Wow. A lot of court cards in specifically fire energy over there. All right. What's going on with this energy? Why is this happening here like this? By the way, you guys, yesterday we had trines, all right, to all of the fire elements. We had the moon in Aries trining over to, I believe, the sun. We had the moon in Aries trining over to Mercury. We did see the moon in Aries on Monday trine over to Mars and Leo. So these placements are meant to bring in a sense of being self-reliant, utilizing that energy to take action towards your goals. All right, something auspicious coming out of the energy. But this is speaking about where you have to take action and moving forward. All right, with those positive vibes that were coming in. Down on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Cups here now. All right, so someone is like more so expressing interest here as well. I see someone may have eyes on you. There could be the love of what you love to do creatively here as well. Queen of Pentacles. It's almost, I feel this is like pre-Empress and here's Empress. Okay, so if this has anything to do with being structured and someone having to learn a lesson here, all right, it's not that you don't have support surrounding you. It just looks like there's something delayed here. All right, surrounding your wish fulfillment, what you're trying to create, why things have to be seen in a different perspective. All right, overcoming the discontent of what it looks like when you're challenged, 5 of Swords, and where you may feel defeated. You're not meant to give up. You're meant to continue to take action. Knight of Wands is an action-oriented energy. Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, if you're partnered with someone that complements your energy and brings positivity and love to your vibe, this is going to help you push forward with your strength and energy to continue to take action on a specific energy. All right. Let's see. Let's look at now these. Let's speak about the actual restriction here. Nine of Pentacles, someone's independence. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped in the mindset about their success. 2 of Swords, having to base a decision upon having a brand new beginning. Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords, remaining focused on bringing in the abundance. There could be 2 feminine energies all right here. We got the Queen of Pentacles directly next to the Queen of Swords. So someone may be very privileged, whereas the other one has to be very strict and demanding. All right, that's what it feels like. Now we've got the Three of Cups. This could be you surrounding family and or friends and or celebrating. All right, something here. The Four of Swords, being able to rest and rejuvenate and heal. There could be some sort of negotiation taking place after whatever the separation was over here with the anxiety and the stress. All right, so the revealing messages that are coming through as communication and signals and signs, there's Four of Swords here. It doesn't come in up until you actually deal with whatever the delay is. All right. So there could have been a specific decision that was needed here. I'm seeing the Chariot with the Two of Swords. All right. The Hermit is here. That is the wise one. We've got the Eight of Cups, which again, that's the Saturnalia and Pisces energy, feeling like you've taken losses. And it's directly next to the King of Cups, which is Pisces for me. All right. There's a need to collaborate here. This is 10th house energy. This is going to be Mars in Capricorn. And we were just speaking about how Saturn currently right now is in Pisces for a Gemini sign. In the house of restrictions and having to follow the rules and the regulations of a specific situation. All right. So that's what this feels like. I'm also seeing the opposition of Virgo and Pisces here. Okay, so if you're in isolation heavily and you have emotionally withdrawn because of what's surrounding your environment and how you're meant to focus on healing and becoming very prosperous in your energy and becoming independently able to think for yourself and moving forward and make your decisions, then this is what's actually being delayed right now. All right, but you have the power and the will to overcome that. So it's like, get out of this, I'm seeing just heavy mutable energy here. I got Pisces. All right. I got Virgo. We seen Sagittarius over here. Something has to remain adaptable. All right. Two of Cups. Maybe it's in a specific soulmate connection in a relationship. All right. It looks like someone wants to walk away from a connection, or this is in the energy right now and where those that are meant to be soulmates are emotionally withdrawn from each other. So it's causing like a sense of conflict here. Five of Swords energy, Venus in Aquarius. A very detached type of energy. All right. And where others are feeling like I'm ready to just kind of move on. Right. And transition this energy. But there's a need to like stand ground on something. So maybe you're trying to protect the home environment because you guys been together from the past. Grew up together since you were younger. Something like this. All right. Have been lovers. You don't want this to come to an end. Or there just kind of feels like someone's in the energy. Again, you're experiencing losses because of who is the one that is betraying you and stealing the resources. All right. Very codependent. Notice if this is a couple here, a younger couple, and they have what it is to be provided for within a relationship, there's a third party here that's coming in and saying, oh, well, I'll give you this if you give me your money. Okay, so there's the need to find a new pathway, and or it's difficult to have a new start, all right, on a new pathway because of what's happening surrounding the resources. Fihu is all about the earned income. All right, so again, there's strength on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to split one more time. 10 of Cups. All right, so try to do your best when you're going through difficulties in your relationships right now when it comes to that of love, and then having to focus more so on the pool that it causes in relationships when it comes to resources. All right. Whew. Jeez. This energy has been heavy for like the past 4 or 5 days already. All right, so something is coming up in the near future surrounding earned income. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you, Cheryl. All right, we have asphodel here. So there's nostalgic, longing energies, a turning point, and a decision that needs to be made. We have a crossroads here, trusting one's judgments, overcoming indecision, and reading the signs. And then we've got cornflower here with value that is in hidden places and perceiving your worth and the value of your individuality. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, aconite, difficult decisions, sacrifice, learning a new skill and or expanding your knowledge and or going through some sort of transformation. All right, this makes it feel a little bit more understandable. All right, so there's something that you're nostalgic and longing for, but there's a turning point here and where decisions have to be made. You feel like you're at a crossroads. All right, there's some sort of the value of your own individuality is going to be of significance for you. Wow. Has a lot to do with value here. Value is like second house energy. It's Taurus's energy. All right, but heavy on the decisions that need to be made and where you're meant to expand and transform. I feel like this is what it is. It's like the universe's way of making you and pushing you to like be driven. All right. Tell me about the turning point. 10 of Wands, King of Cups, 2 of Cups, the World card. There's an ending here coming to a specific relationship. Someone's burdened. All right. Burdened by a specific air sign. All right. So a Gemini, a Libra, and or an Aquarius. Split the deck. This is going to be someone's. It's like a mother figure to this person. All right. I see 2 energies here. This one is a divorcee. Here is a mother figure that's very abundant and has lots of value. All right. So if this person, whoever this King of Cups is, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be torn between 2. That's what this feels like. 7 of Swords. There's some sort of deception happening here, or how to strategically overcome whatever this turning point is, because it looks like something is. All right, let's get into this Pimpernel energy. Being at a crossroad and trusting in one's judgment, overcoming indecision, and reading the signs. All right, so let's see. So this is more so like past position and where the turning point took place. Here's how you're overcoming whatever the decision that needs to be made. All right, and focusing more so in the near future on the value of individuality. So again, if this is a lesson for you to learn right now, something was meant to come to an end. Let's see what's coming out here at the crossroads. All right, 9 of Swords, a loss of stress, worries. All right, 6 of Wands. Something may have been publicly seen. All right. You could have had overcome some sort of anxiety by just pushing forward, being patient. All right, focusing on the healing. Trying to remain in balance with whatever the crossroads was, because it looks like you were victorious with it. All right, I feel like you have people honoring you in the background for how you handled a specific situation. By reading the signs, all right, you took action. Knight of Swords, it was like you were able to base your decision on where you wanted to continue investing here. All right, what did you want to continue working on? 8 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. It could have been that you chose to focus more so on the family dynamic, the home environment. All right, yeah, definitely on the home environment. We got the 4 of Wands with the 4 of Cups. That's Aries and Cancer energy, which typically is a square. So there could have been tension around the home. All right, with possibly a masculine, or let's just say like a father figure, feeling a little discontent. All right. Let's see. 6 of Pentacles. All right, that has all to do with, again, the resources. 2 of Swords, having to face fear. All right, on slowing things down, whether that's like with spending or some sort of opportunity coming in from a high priestess. All right, like a slow moving offer to the King of Pentacles. All right, the King of Pentacles is normally someone that's very abundant. It's the father figure of the family, the provider, the one that comes in and brings the stability in to be able to have a stable foundation. Okay, so let's see. Ten of Swords. Again, there seems to be some sort of betrayal happening here. All right, with someone's independence. Again, individuality is the energy that's coming up next. Let's see what happens. The Knight of Wands. All right, so action. The Wheel of Fortune. How things are going to be turned around here. With the Knight of Cups. Having some sort of mutual understanding. All right, a sense of forgiveness in the energy. This is weird. Page of Swords. I feel like being able to communicate clearly. Being on the same page. Standing ground on business, all right? That kind of feels like for those that are trying to defeat you, let's just say that Six of Wands, you've had some sort of victory or success with a specific situation, and you were able to turn that wheel around and make changes by your actions and opening yourself up for forgiveness and having conversations. Then standing ground on that and trying to work something out here could have been a shift that happened in the energy, all right? And where there's the value, again, of individuality. The Star card here. All right, so I'm seeing Aquarius out here. Pisces is here. We've got Sagittarius here as well. All fixed signs. I'm seeing heavy Virgo. Cancer. Gemini. The Two of Wands. All right, there looks like plans that are needed here. Planning for the future. The Chariot, there's the success there. All right, the plan for success. Moving forward in a positive direction. And there's nothing but more conflict surrounding it. Like more challenges, should I say, with the Five of Wands. Why? Because, again, there's some sort of deception. Lies, jealousy, envy. Someone in your energy, and it's coming through with whoever the devil energy is, whoever's codependent upon the resources of a family dynamic, that person is causing conflict. Challenges for your pathway here. All right? And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. Someone may be jealous of your love life, of the way that you have new beginnings coming your way. Look at this. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Because you're receiving all these brand new opportunities, it's because of all of the deception that you've dealt with. So again, if there's a challenge surrounding your resources and why things were held up, whatever changes are required here, the universe aligns it so that when you have brand new beginnings, those that were stealing from you are not meant to be around you. Okay? Notice someone here is trying to get away with those 5 swords. The 5 swords happens to be where someone that tried to defeat you in a way, all right? But that's the 2 of swords that are up on the wall here. And where if that person tried to get away with stealing from you, that person will then run into another crossroads. It's almost like karma coming right back around and spinning the block to come and smack the other person in the face that thought they were going to betray you and get away with it. It doesn't work like that. That's that person being connected to someone else's karma. See what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Let's speak about the new beginnings here. I should have pulled the Ace of Pentacles out, but I didn't. So this could be like you having a breakthrough and getting clarity of a situation, finding out the truth about something. All right, new love and or self-love. And the Ace of Pentacles could have been like, you know, careers, opportunities that are opening up for you to bring in abundance and prosperity or something like this. All right, we've got the Moon here with the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. You've got like a hidden enemy surrounding your new pathway here that wants to keep you in a trapped mindset or something, and wants you like in fear of facing what is to come in the near future, where you shouldn't be. All right, you should just embrace the energy of love and what is you know, your intuition is guiding you to go towards. Seven of Cups. It's like you have many different choices here. I want to kind of run back to this Five of Wands real quick. Like, why is this coming in the near future? After overcoming the crossroads and stepping into your individuality with the Five of Wands. Like, what is the new challenges all about? Okay. The Five of Cups. It looks like it comes with grieving. Some more fights or arguments or, you know, battles with whoever it is that's, you know, you're fighting here. Saturn and Leo is the energy there. All right, so depending on what Leo placement you have, Leo typically rules the 5th house, whether that be like your happiness or surrounding your children, a love affair type of energy. If it has anything to do with a hobby that you do. There, Saturnian energy being there is like a lesson to be learned. With the Five of Cups, it would be like a phenomenal achievement if you were to continue pushing forward with that. But you grieving that allows you to tap into like a soulmate type of energy. There's 2 cups on the table and the 3 cups are spilled here. So you might have to make some sort of sacrifice when you run into this specific change. Number 5s are changes. And it's associated to Mercurian energy. So it may feel like you're being tricked in a way. Or you may, you know, be receiving signals or signs or being communicated or need to take advice, okay? Going back to the runes on the changes that are going to be taking place here in the near future. And how this is all aligning for you on your pathway for you to be successful when you want to go after what it is that you hope, you dream, and you wish for with the Star card energy. Okay? What else do I need to see here? So Aconite on the bottom of the deck, again, it was speaking about learning new skills, expanding your knowledge, going through a transformation, going through difficult decisions, and having to sacrifice. All right, so you're going to have to sacrifice a lot. Welcome in, Tina. All right, so yeah, there's a Tower coming. All right, that's divine intervention there. So that you can be aligned on the pathway and where you're meant to be. Or at least find a specific pathway. All right, Justice. So that there's balance in between a specific connection here. I'm seeing Libra and Scorpio there. All right, Libra is all about partnerships, relationships, contracts. Scorpio's energy is all about the transformation that has to take place. All right. Queen of Cups, 7 of Cups. Page of Cups, wow. And the 9 of Pentacles. You might be running into being single for a while. Venus and Scorpio energy keeps coming out for me. There could be this energy of a lot of jealousy, envy, and or secrets surrounding your environment right now. If you are a Queen of Cups, you're highly intuitive. The Page of Cups, there may be someone that wants to come through and express an apology or wants you to open yourself up for forgiveness, moving forward independently and focusing on whatever happened with the Tower that was meant to happen so that way you would be more happy. All right. Like you would be fulfilled with whatever work you put in is what you get back. Again, this here has a lot to do with your own independence. All right. Feeling that maybe you have a career. All right. And where you're able to work for yourself and you're very abundant while doing so. 9 of Pentacles is almost like having building a legacy for yourself. It would lead to the 10 of Pentacles, long-term stability. With the amount of work that you put in is what you get back. It's not that you're working for anyone else. It's an individual type of way of bringing in resources for you. All right, a sense of abundance. It has to do, again, with your investments. Whatever you're invested in here. What are your skills? All right, what have you been patiently planning to build for the near future? Could be an inheritance. Again, a specific gift that has been given to you. Okay. This is the Sun in Scorpio. So it all has to do with your endurance. Yeah. Scorpio, Ace of Pentacles. All right. So if it has to do with what you do for work, that could be Scorpio in the 6th house. Who's that? Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini, okay? So maybe you're doing some sort of work that, again, it contains like communication, or you work in the media, or let's just say that you work in the transportation business, or you are some sort of, you know, a public speaker in a way, or you just, you know, you're meant to motivate specific teams of people to bring in their ideas and kind of like work through planning, what is that called? It's like pushing through your business, you know, your business deals and things like that, contracts and having meetings, and it could be many different things, but there's so many different opportunities here. Look, for building it with yourself. All right, being your own boss type of thing. This is a big opportunity coming up here. I'm seeing heavy Scorpio energy is why I'm bringing that up, pertaining to work. Now, if it's career, Scorpio in the 10th house, that would be an Aquarius's energy. All right, so you would be highly intellectual, all about studies, very innovative, all right, doing things that are original. You're humanitarian. You can hold communities of people together, and you can network, and it's just a big deal here, and where major transformation will take place for you to have bigger opportunities in the near future. But whatever you have to sacrifice and move away from, it's what's burdening you, number one, and it's coming to an end, because whatever you're connected to is almost like stealing your shine. That's what this feels like. This could be a great feminine energy that is very intellectual and very business savvy. These are your opportunities, but maybe the person that you're surrounded by in your soulmate energy isn't supporting you, or if there seems to be a turning point that's happening there, and where the decision needs to be made of you focusing more so on business rather than relationship. That could be it as well. Ooh, all right. So major shifts are coming up soon, very soon. All right. Where am I at? I got a couple more minutes with you guys. This morning I'm feeling like migraine. It's killing me. Let's get into... Whoa. Where's my deck? Hold on a second, you guys. Here it is. All right, I want to pull some Astro. See what comes out. Lilith, you have a lot of power and vengeance behind your energy. Lilith is right now retrograding in Libra. So, again, it's given like a divine feminine energy. I'm losing my voice. Hold on. So it's given like the power of a divine feminine energy, with Lilith being in Libra. You could be trying to see things from both angles. All right, trying to bring in balance when Lilith is in Libra. There is a sense of opening yourself up for new partnerships and relationships. All right, new contracts. Let's see. All right, so Neptune is here, mysticism, spirituality, and escapism. And Earth energy is here with pragmatic, grounded, and enduring. So you're very powerful if you do some sort of like esoteric work, spirituality work. It gives you a sense of escaping, but you're able to tap right back into reality here with water energy being directly next to Earth. Very balanced. And where I was speaking about Lilith being in Libra, the scales, okay? Whatever you are enduring here is giving you this sense of, it can be the finances that are meant to come in. Earth sign energies are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? Taurus is all the house of finances. Sixth house is how you're being of service to other people. You know, you remaining organized in what you do for work. And then we're also seeing that of the 10th house being your career. Long-term stability, your reputation, all right? It has a lot to do with your duty, all right? And what you do here. What you have a lot of power, all right, over. We've got 11th house here, so collaboration, memberships, and networking with the 11th house, and it's coming out directly next to Aries. This energy actually sextiled yesterday with the moon in Aries over to Venus in Aquarius. All right, so if you are very innovative, which is amazing, Aries energy would be that compatible with Aquarius's energy, and where in a collaboration actually may be a great big network, because you can actually expand and build different memberships and partnerships with other people, all right, by who you know. So this energy picking up is like you have to be fearless and not afraid to take action. So you've got water and earth next to each other, and then we've got air and fire here. So no matter how you look at it, a dynamic of the opposition of energies and or working harmoniously, all right, with the specific elements that are compatible, there's a sense of power surrounding that. All right. You might be wanting to collaborate at this time with an Aries, someone that is like a boss figure, someone that has their own business, someone that has a trailblazing pathway, all right, and where they focus on themselves, all right, fearless. All right, let's see. We've got a Scorpio here as well with deep, intense transformation and the energy of the sun. I'm seeing an Emperor energy here. All right. It typically is associated to Mars, and I'm seeing Aries and Scorpio that are ruled by Mars together. All right. So there's a collaboration that is taking place here, possibly with an Aries and a Scorpio. These could be two sun signs, or this could be part of your purpose. All right. Let's just say, who did I just say? Aquarius. I'm being drawn to Aquarius's chart because the 11th house is here. But I think I spoke about Scorpio being in the 10th house for Aquarius, right? So let's just say that's a deep transformation that's happening there. All right. The actual transit that's happening in Scorpio at this time is Juno, which is the asteroid of partnerships and relationships and bonding. All right. It's like marriage, whatever. It's happening in the house of career. All right. So let's just say that those that you're networking with, all right, let's just say we're looking at Aquarius's energy. There's transformation happening in the house of career so that you can align with your purpose. And maybe your purpose being Aries energy has to do with communication. We were speaking about communication here. I'm thinking of Aquarius's chart. I'm an Aquarius, so I know these placements. And then the power that you have to have over where Neptune is currently right now, sitting with Saturn, both direct. Neptune is the only planet that's actually in its domicile right now that's actually just recently went direct, where it's like if you have spirituality, what you value, second house energy, and where Neptune is for Aquarius's chart is going to be that of spirituality. It's going to be that of showing compassion and vulnerability and love towards others. Second house energy is ruled by Venus, so that would be this energy of what keeps you grounded. You have a water sign in an earth house, if that makes sense. All right, you got Neptune sitting in an earth house. You know what I mean? So it's compatible. It works well there. All right, what's happening in the 11th house for an Aquarius chart? That would be Sagittarius's energy right now, where the sun is taking place. All right. So this has a lot to do with the transformation that's happening around someone's career. All right. How they're meant to be fearless and going after and what needs to be communicated. All right. And then the energy of the sun showing purpose when it comes to being in the 11th house for an Aquarius placement. The sun is in Sag right now in the 11th house. All right. For an Aquarius placement. Wow. So power, activism, and vengeance, Lilith being in Libra. Let's just say we're reading for an Aquarius chart. That would be in the 9th house all about what? Spirituality, because it's ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter and Neptune both co-rule Piscean energy. So these transits are all like tapping base and how everything is supposed to align for you, for your purpose. But let's say you're surrounding yourself by thieves, gossip, conflict in relationships, family dynamic being an issue. All right, it's a big deal. All right, it's a big deal. Let's just say Uranus right now is still retrograding. We were speaking a lot about family dynamic in the home environment. Uranus and Taurus for an Aquarius placements in the 4th house. Major changes that are happening there, right? Mars being in Leo in the opposition of Aquarius's energy is creating what? Egotistic energies, prideful energies when it comes to the partnership of a marriage, of a business partnership, of a contract, something like this, okay? A lot of these placements that are happening and where Mars is actually retrograding back, there's going to be a review of Aquarius's energy in the house of hard work. We've got the nodes that are changing from the house of communication to the North Node stepping into the house of Aquarius's resources. So whatever's changing here is going to be like you're heading towards your purpose, all right? Your destiny is to align what that is of what? Value. And that's going to be your spirituality. Whoever is standing in the way of your journey here will be removed so that you can focus on what's your purpose, on your pathway, not another person's pathway. That's what this is. I'm reading for specific Aquarians here because I'm one and I know what this feels like. I've dealt with a lot of this energy, especially over the weekend with a lot of shifts that have been taking place with the transits. All right. Ooh, I think I should start doing like natal chart readings. Let's see. You guys can go check those readings out, by the way. I did all of my astrology readings separately. Normally I do them together. When I do like a monthly, I'll do a tarot spread reading and then we'll look into the chart and see what's happening and what's changing. I did it a little bit differently here for December because a lot of people don't like to sit through like an hour or something reading. But you can always hit the timestamp on the December astrology reading and check out your sun, moon, and rising. Hey, cut it out, babes. Cut it out. Something's happening here with the waning crescent moon energy. So, excuse me. Hey. 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 Uh-oh. Hold on a second, you guys. Venus and Righty. Sit down, please. Are you okay? What's your issue? What's the problem? You need attention? Sit. All right, so surrender and trust is what the waning crescent moon wants you to do. Where is that transit taking place for the month of December? We see the new moon in Capricorn on the 30th, so we will be in the waxing crescent moon after the the waning crescent moon after the 3rd quarter moon takes place. That's when we'll step into that energy. So the 3rd quarter moon's happening in Libra. From Scorpio, it'll look like the 26th through the 29th is where this energy is going to start taking place, where something has to change. You're going to be surrendering and trusting the process, and something will be restored. All right. Let's see. Again, tapping into Aquarius's energy here with Capricorn being the 12th house. This is your house of the unknown, of the unseen. You don't know what it looks like. Trust your intuition. Be guided that by spirituality and faith. All right. And it looks like you're going to be isolated for a while. Yes. Okay. Juno. So you can focus on your career and your partnership and what you're committed to. We were speaking about Juno being in Scorpio and what's transforming pertaining to your career. What do you want? All right, so this is all about your partnership here. Yeah, there's a transition taking place. I see the cusp. All right. Major transition taking place for you. So I find it interesting that this is a heavy focus on spirituality. And the cusp of where Lilith is. And where Lilith is directly next to Juno here. Okay. And just one house apart. It has to do with the house of spirituality and higher knowledge. And that of your career. Okay. This is going to be a long transit, I feel, for Aquariuses, being that the North Node is stepping in the second house, and because of Neptune being there with Saturn, someone's going to be very disciplined and structured when it comes to what is an illusion versus reality and what they actually value, whether that be the resources or the connections to self-esteem, self-value, your confidence. It could be whatever you have and or do creatively, all right, your possessions even. And remember, South Node's in Virgo, Virgo being in the 8th house, that's the house of transformation, the house of other people's resources. So if it was speaking about individuality and independence, and rather than being codependent, something is going to change here very soon. Okay? I got to get my business plans in place. Freak out time. All right, so Sagittarius, it's time to get adventurous. It's time for you to feel free and explore the opportunities, all right, and utilize the knowledge that you've gained overall. All right, so you have the South Node right now in Libra, and where you've been karmically challenged in your past life energy to come out with a natural gift from that energy, and that's going to be Libra in the 9th house. So you have spiritual knowledge that is of significance that you're meant to share out with other people, and this is what you're doing in your North Node right now, being in Aries in the 3rd house with communication. Big deal. All right, hold on a second. So again, whatever has been taken from you and where Saturn has come in to bring in some sort of structure to what you value and your resources, it's all coming back. But it's coming back around after the fact. All right? It wants you to go now and put in the hard work. Virgo is the energy of hard work, sitting in the 8th house. Now go focus hard work on your transformation. Ouch. And that's for the next year and a half. After this transition, when we step into January. By the way, it's on the 111 portal, and where that energy shifts, okay? 111 is like a new beginning, all right? It's like you aligning yourself. See what the spirituality number says. All right, it's like you being, there it is, being in alignment, all right, with your path here. So screenshot, it says pause and reset your thinking. When you see 111, think of the universe as taking a screenshot of your frame of mind right now. Everything that is going on, all of your thoughts, feelings, goals, and dreams is going to be replicated. Get on a high vibe quickly so that you can manifest the best life moving forward. Repeat the mantra, I am in alignment with my authentic self. So that happens on January 11th. All right. I'm curious to see something here. One second. So we would still be in like cardinal moon energy by then, because the new moon in Capricorn is happening on December 30th, right before we head into the new year. All right. It looks like we're seeing the first quarter moon in Aries. All right. And the moon on the 11th would then be in Gemini, ingressing into Cancer. Okay. I'm interested to see. One second. One second. Gemini into Cancer's rune is Dagas. It speaks about having a breakthrough, having an awakening, being aware, daylight clarity as opposed to nighttime uncertainty. A time to plan or embark upon an enterprise. How about that? All right. Interesting. So let's see what Dagas says in here, if there's any difference in meaning. I think it is the 22nd rune? No, the 23rd rune. All right, so Dagas relates to uprising and constant growth. A new and strong time will come, full of hope and optimism. So in the runes, it was speaking about how your strength and your potential was going to pick up in the near future. And where your challenge right now may be your resources or how your fortune is coming in. All right. But that be now or in the near future, there will be a shift. There will be some sort of transition. I'm being drawn to look at Capricorn's energy here with Iwas pertaining to transportation. It may represent a horse, a car, a plane, a boat, or other vehicles, movement and or changes for the better. All right. So if it pertains to like your career, all right, there's it'll be Capricorn season by then. So maybe this has a lot to do with like travel or changes that are meant to, you know, drive you towards what you're meant to be ambitious with. All right, your accomplishments, your goals. That's what I'm feeling like here. Wow. It's a big time for transportation. I don't know. Maybe you want to go into the transportation business or something. All right. What else am I picking up with that cardinal moon cycle? So yes, new moon in Capricorn, December 30th. We'll be in Capricorn season by then. There was another transit that was taking place by then as well. Mars would be in retrograde in Cancer. So we would be in Capricorn season opposing Mars in retrograde entering Cancer on January 6th. So that will bring confrontation. It would be like the opposition of that energy is nothing to play with. Okay. Mercury is then going to enter Capricorn on January 8th. So Mercury ruling over transportation, communication, changes for the better, you know, having like business meetings and signing contracts and things like that. There could be a change in the energy. Let me take a look at Mercury in Capricorn. Let's see what it speaks about in this deck. Everything aligns, you guys, with astrology. So we can kind of like map out our lives by understanding what the transit and what's going to be taking place. So I don't feel like you need to freak out about anything. All right. It's just, yeah. Speaks about organization. It says a need for extreme patience, discussions about discipline and control, taking positions of responsibility, and working with someone famous. Okay. I'll read it out. Mercury Capricornians are shrewd, practical, organized, and ambitious. There is always a method in their thought processes and their instinctive abilities to take things one step at a time, which makes a few pitfalls on the road to achieving ambitions. Such types always take a realistic approach to goals and rarely fooled by idealistic claptrap. Opt for the slow but sure route rather than the fast lane. Such a conscious and patient approach to organization needs to be balanced with a sense of humor. We all know that the consequences of all work and no play. Despite this personality type's severe sounding nature, humor is a common trait, and many comedians have this planet sign placing. The Mercury Capricorn type is prepared to spend time on education to achieve more professionally and considers planning this important. People with this combination communicate well with the public. They could be successful and find recognition in politics and social and or community work. Just as Mercury Capricorns require recognition and achievement, they also respect authority. Often this admiration, coupled with the desire to see tangible outcomes, can be taken to extremes and involve name dropping and or the cultivation of the company of influential people to enhance their personal prestige. When this card is drawn, it indicates the hard, conscious work that is required in order to achieve a long-term aim or solve an immediate problem. So as we were speaking about the changes that were coming in and taking place, it had a lot to do with resources, the family dynamic. By the way, Mars and Cancer clashing, all right, in the home environment. Be careful in Capricorn season with that energy. So being able to separate yourself and remaining isolated so that you can focus on what your achievements are and what your goals are. I'm talking to an Aquarius here. This is the energy. I think I'm going to name this like energy check-in for Aquarius. Okay. But that's what I have for you guys for the beginning of the new year. All right. We're fairly close. Fairly close. We've got the full moon in Cancer happening 2 days after the North Node steps into Pisces. So we'll be in heavy like water energy by then. All right, Cancer, home environment, Pisces, all about your emotional state and tapping into your spirituality. I felt like this was going to be a heavy shift, little by little, and where collectively a lot of people were meant to be awakened at this time when it comes to their spirituality. For those that choose that path, everyone isn't chosen. You kind of have to choose the path, or it chooses you, whatever. I don't know. All right. Let's do... I don't know. Crystal? I don't think I've pulled one in a couple days. So, yes. Sacrifices are coming up. Oh! Venus enter Pisces. That's an amazing transit. It's exalted there. Vesta enters Scorpio. Vesta is all about home and hearth. All right. It has a lot to do with you sacrificing and devoting towards spirituality. And how about that? For Aquarius, it's stepping into your 10th house, Scorpio's energy. Venus entering Pisces, that's the 2nd house, so it works out perfectly for you if you're trying to make resources pertaining to the spiritual work that you do. All right, and then Mars being retrograde in Cancer is the amount of hard work that's needed in order for you to achieve your goals in your 6th house, because Cancer is your 6th house. Okay. Mercury in Capricorn, I'm not liking too much because it is the energy of isolation. Mercury in Aquarius's 12th house is at its detriment. Not comfortable there. All right, but you do have positive vibes coming in and how you're meant to expand your resources. So you're going to be working alone a lot. Full moon happening in Cancer is in the house of hard work for you and how you're meant to be of service to other people. So this North Node stepping into Pisces is going to be perfect, aligning you with your resources that's needed for you to work independently and or become dependent on someone else's resources. And where this whole opposition of the Pisces and Virgo thing is happening in the 2nd and the 8th houses, having to do with resources and money. Whew. Focus on paying off debt as well. With your North Node being in Pisces, you're going to have money coming in, but make sure that you're paying off your debt in opposition to that, so that whatever, you can start saving as well. Hematite. All right, so just become grounded, get back to the basics. All right, practicality and centeredness, and remaining calm is what that card speaks about. Orange Sapphire, you got joy in sensuality, body love, and respecting your body is of significance. Let's look at 26. What's happening in Aquarius's love life at that time? Gemini's energy, which is Jupiter, is still retrograding. You're probably not going to focus on expanding your love life or your happiness at this time. It's probably you're going to be focusing on your skills, all right? More so whatever is like knowledgeable pertaining to your hobbies or, whatever creative, self-expressive projects you have going on. All right, Hematite, it says here, you are so much more than just your thoughts and feelings. You have a body to care for and a soul with a unique purpose. Hematite spirit is here to remind you that you are a light being with a body that deserves to be honored and nourished. A body designed by the conscious universe to be in a world of sensations, from the smell of pine trees and rain to the feel of tree bark under your fingertips. You are one with the earth and her treasures. Ground yourself here, or ground yourself there, to feel a sense of well-being and relief from stress. Hold a furry, creative, and feel warm softness in the beating of the heart. Seek out physical affection, a massage, body work, and if you can, walk outdoors in nature, feeling the sensations of the earth against your skin. Your scattered thoughts and turbulent emotions will calm down, and you will soon remember the beauty of your body in this world of the senses. I'm feeling like a prosperity message here. It says, in all of your financial and business dealings, be authentic and down to earth. Dreaming is good. It helps you be creative and enthusiastic, but you also need a firm foundation for building wealth and sustaining the prosperity that you desire. Hematite spirit message for you regarding your wealth and money is to be practical today. Go over your paperwork, check your investments, pay what you owe, and be respectful of the riches that come to you. Take a moment to feel grateful for all that you have and for the help of Hematite spirit, for its energy of groundedness is maintaining you in prosperity so that you can enjoy it for a long time to come. All right. It says, as we evolve on our earthly journey, we can release what is no longer true for us, and we receive and integrate new information, thus becoming enlightened. Hematite is the stone that helps us take these new ways of thinking and being and ground them in our daily reality, bringing light to our lives and to those that are around us. All right, I love you guys. I'll check you guys out later.